Hi, welcome back. It's shaky hand cam time here today as I cope with the latest hiccup in my video playthrough process. Basically what happened was that I finished my playthrough of the third and fourth day scenario of Red Winter last night and was feeling pretty good about it. It was getting exciting there towards the end, the last few turns, very unpredictably swinging back and forth and ending in almost a draw, which I did not expect, and was looking forward to posting those videos today, uploading them, but when I went to plug my SD card in, something happened and I lost the files. So instead what I'm going to try to do is give you a quick after action report, but I'm really bad at those, and I admire people who are skilled at that, especially those detailed ones with lots of photos, even of games that are very simple. I've enjoyed reading after action reports for Operation Kremlin and Napoleon at Waterloo, but I'm not very good at that, which is probably another reason why I choose to do these playthrough videos. So before we get started on that, I thought I'd also take this opportunity to share with you some of the other chaos that's going on in my gaming room. If you can tell, there's this, starting down here, this wheel that's been sitting there for a while now, this wheel of extension cord that leads to this nest, which leads to this huge ladder that's been sitting here for at least a couple of weeks. Just kind of being a nuisance, making it feel more like a construction site or a janitor's closet than a gaming room. And that, of course, leads to this gaping hole, this open attic door that showers dangerous particles of insulation gratuitously upon all those who dare to enter, and then all over the floor, and it's just a big mess. So that's what's happening, just a show and tell. Anyway, so over here, what do we have? Well, from the looks of it, not much has changed, but there's been quite a bit of changing of hands back and forth here. This playthrough has been all about the bridges. I mean, all about this bridge, actually, Hivasalmi Bridge, this hex in particular, a little bit over here as well. And it's probably strange in that way, because I'm assuming from what I hear is that most of the time this is where the action occurs, back and forth between Kotasari and the village. Nope, not in my playthrough, mainly in this section of the board. There was a Soviet stack that also, instead of pulling back and joining the others here, decided to push forward along the secondary road in an effort to take Lutukamoki, but there was a brave mortar unit there that pulled aside into the Suo hex, and along with another distraction from here, was able to slow down their advance enough to prevent them from taking Lutukamoki and slow it down in time for the these Finnish reinforcements to arrive. And there was one sneaky Finnish infantry company that was making its way up and around, trying to get to Hirvasvara, which was at that point no longer occupied but still under Soviet control. Soviets managed to race back, take it back with a couple of reduced infantry companies. So then that plan changed, and instead they rerouted themselves up and around this way, raced down, movement allowance of 6, trying to get down to here by the end of the game to take back Kivasalmi Bridge, or at least eliminate some of these weaker AT units that were kind of guarding it. Most of these Soviet units at that moment were here, if not beyond the bridge, but that didn't quite work out for them, as you can see. Quite a lot of assaults occurring here in the last day, thanks to Where did it go? It's kind of a mess now because it's, well, I had a informational marker that I can't seem to find. Anyway, thanks to their Finnish morale bonus and Piari and their submachine gun bonus, which is applicable in the woods, suo, and village hexes. And that is like combat, but not combat. It's an attack that's a function of movement and occurs during the action phase, and costs additional movement points to conduct. And all losses as the attacker must be taken as step reductions in assaults. And then those units are still eligible to engage in combat during the next phase of the same turn, during the combat phase. Another interesting thing about this playthrough is that we got our Soviet heavy artillery units back twice. So we used them 3 times. The second time we used them was, I think, here on this first day turn of December 11th, and then for all 3 we rolled 1s and 2s and were able to use them again right before the end of the playthrough, this last turn, the dusk turn. So here's a look at the dead pools, the upper Kingdom of the Dead, the upper dead pool with infantry companies that are eligible for reconstitution, and then permanently eliminated units. Very bloody, high casualty rate, I think even for this scenario, judging by the size of these boxes. So that's pretty much it. I will go ahead and pack this up. I still have an ongoing Vassal game via mail of this that I'm thinking of posting as well, some videos of that, some screen capture videos, but the sound quality on those is a bit shaky. We'll see. I'll probably post them anyway eventually. And then I look forward to moving on to my other projects. I have another Games for 2 video, another a Designed for Solitaire game, and my next, of course, bigger wargaming project. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.